Hey y'all, so today is Money Monday and I have an exciting topic for you. Today I am talking about the top things that keep people in debt. Actually, all of these things are what kept me in debt for so long. And I have an exciting surprise that I'm going to tell you about towards the end of this video. So make sure that you watch it to the end. I can't wait to share this with you. I am so excited. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Do you want to promote your product with me and my wonderful subscribers? If so, drop down in the description box below and click the link. I can't wait to promote with you. So actually, before I get started, drop down in the comments and let me know, what do you think of my new home studio? I just wanted to do something new and fun and exciting for my wonderful subscribers. So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. But let's get right into this thing. So the first thing that keeps people in debt, y'all, is a poor mindset. I know that I really struggled with this mindset, even to get out of it for a long time. Sometimes, like with certain things, like especially involving money, like I find myself just reminding myself, hey, we ain't thinking like that no more. Listen, we is flying above. So make sure you know that your financial actions reflect that. But a poor mindset is so important. So when I went on the Dave Ramsey show to do my debt-free scream, I talked about this. And one of those things was that I remember that I was praying for my church to be debt-free, but I subconsciously did not believe that it could happen for me. And when I think back, to why that was never like an option for me, or why I thought it wasn't an option for me, was because of my mindset. I was of the belief, debt is a part of life. You always gonna be in debt. People tell you that every single day. You're always going to be in debt. It's just a part of life. And that had really seeped into my mindset and seeped into my financial decisions. Well, I'm gonna just be in debt anyway, so I might as well just finance this, right? Wrong. We really have to change our mindsets. The first thing is that you need to believe that you can be debt free. You're looking at somebody right now who is debt free. I owe nothing to no one. So if I can do it, you can too. Of course, everybody's journey is different. Yeah, yours might not take 22 months. It may take 42. But guess what? The end goal is still the same. So one of the things that I definitely want to encourage you to do is to change your mindset. Yes, you can become debt free. All right, y'all. Here's the second reason why people stay in debt. Bad financial education. Y'all already know my motto is no Gucci allowed. The person who I am taking financial advice from, I don't want to see them dripped in designer from head to toe. I don't want to see the fancy car they're driving, the big house they have. I feel like those are things to really, distract you from the fact that they ain't teaching you nothing, So you want to make sure that you are not, holding on to bad financial advice. So one of those things that we were always told, growing up was, hey, you need a credit card, for emergencies. That is bad financial advice. That leads people to being in debt. It led me to being in debt. No, you need an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. That's what you pull from. You don't pull from your credit card. So think about all of the bad financial advice that you've heard, and drop down in the comments. And I want you to, say something that somebody has always told you that now thinking about it, like, hey, that was real bad financial advice. So listening to these things, because we've been brought up that way, or it's something that we've always heard or done, that doesn't equate to, good financial advice. So I always recommend find you a program that you can stick to. Y'all already know I followed the Dave Ramsey baby steps. That's the program I stick with. Listen, it got your girl out of debt in 22 months. But whoever you choose, you want to make sure that they have good financial advice. You would know that because they are actually aligned aligning what they're doing with what they're saying. So they're not saying one thing and then doing another. You will also see that other people have done it and it worked. And I ain't talking about 2 or 3 people. I'm talking about hundreds, in the thousands. Good sound financial advice can be applied to anyone for any situation. So make sure that you aren't putting up with the bad financial advice. Let's just throw that away, y'all. So number 3, good debt versus bad debt. For me personally, it's all debt, okay? I know right now there's a push for OPM, other people's money, and that's what people are using to say, oh, this is good debt. You're going to take out this loan to buy XYZ so that it can fund your lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. But I honestly just see people showing you the good things, but they're not really showing you the back end. So don't fall into, the other people's money trap. Because guess what? You got to pay other people money back. And if something, happens, to where you can't do that, you are going to reap the repercussions of that. So this whole good debt versus bad debt thing, it's really a myth, y'all. It's all debt. You have to pay it back. If you don't pay it back, if you late, they're coming to look for you, right? And I don't think that's a good thing. Number 4, no sense of urgency. So this is something that really keeps people in debt longer than they should be in debt. I know, back in the day, debt-free Duggan, right? You pay a little something here, you pay a little something there. Of course, you had to go to pay it off, but there was no real sense of urgency. Something else came up, you wanted to go on a trip, you wanted to buy this, that took precedence. But when you don't, try to pay off your debt with a sense of urgency, it keeps you in debt longer. So y'all know that I pushed through 43K of debt within 22 months. And the reason why, I was able to do it within that time frame was because I had a serious sense of urgency. I was working all these jobs. Any money that I got, I don't care if it was 2 cents. When I tell you that 2 cents went to whatever debt item that I was working on, you gotta have a sense of urgency about paying off your debt. When we just kind of let it hang around, when we're not, really prioritizing it, other things come up. Life happens, and then it has to be pushed back even further. So if you're paying off debt, work with a sense of urgency. Have that date, that realistic date or timeline so that you can follow it to get done quickly. The quicker you get done, the quicker you're able to really invest into your financial future. So move with a sense of urgency. All right, y'all, here's my last thing. Buy now, pay later. When I tell you that is going to be the death of a lot of people's financial futures, look, when I was on my debt snowball, I actually had the PayPal version of that. And I remember going on Fashion Nova, getting me a little cute outfit. I bought a plane ticket, and I'm sure I bought some other stuff, but those are the 2 things that I can remember. I think the balance was probably $300-ish. So it wasn't a lot, but it was still very tempting for me. I remember, getting that little flash, hey, break this up into payments or use your PayPal credit to pay later. And for me personally, look, y'all, when I paid that off, I had to close that account so fast because I knew it was tempting for me. It is so tempting. You got all this stuff in your car, and then it says, hey, you can just pay $30 today, and then you can break it up within 4 easy payments. Girl, ain't nothing easy about them payments, right? It is a trap, okay? Don't fall for it. It's a trap. They're really banking on that you're not going to be able to pay that back. I'm not sure of, the fees that happen once you don't pay it back in a timely manner. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if you, missed a payment for buy now, pay later, and how much, they may have charged you in interest. But, it's getting to the point where you can finance a meal in 4 payments. You can buy a $6 shirt in 4 payments. Y'all, if it looked too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So stay away from the buy now, pay later. I know how tempting it is. Listen, I struggled through that thing, something hard. So I'm speaking from experience. But we have to get away from that FOMO, that fear of missing out. That shirt is going to be there. That trip, listen, Jamaica ain't going nowhere, okay? it will be there when you have saved up the money for it. So get rid of the buy now, pay later. All right, y'all, so I got some exciting news. Your girl just wrote her first financial literacy ebook. It's actually titled How I Got Out of Debt in 22 Months. It is an encouraging, easy, and knowledgeable read for you to apply the steps that I use to become debt-free. I am so excited to share this with you. If you want to take the next step within your financial journey, y'all drop down in the comments below, drop down in my description box, and click that link to purchase the ebook right now. It's an affordable price, y'all. It's only $5. Will you take $5 to invest in your financial literacy? I hope that you will. Hey, what you waiting on? Click that link right now. Bye.